Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Thank you guys for listening to me. If you guys have followed a couple of my videos for the last couple of days that I've been putting out, I've been talking about investing into the stock market. I've been talking about how you can raise a little bit of capital so you can start investing without any money coming out of your own pocket, which is nice. But I'd highly recommend, putting some money towards investing. Why? I'm gonna share a video with you guys. You guys can make the judgment call, but pretty much the biggest thing that's gonna be happening in the next year to 2 years, where all the big profits are gonna be made, is pretty much in artificial intelligence. Believe it or not, everybody's gonna be using it. There's gonna be a high demand for it, and it's gonna be the biggest thing since electricity, as the video shows. So I'm gonna just do a quick little screenshot or screen recording of a video. I told some of you guys I have an investment subscription. The guy's name is Paul Manpilly. He's probably one of the greatest investors of our time. He's pretty much in the top 1% of investors. So, this guy has a solid track record. I'm gonna, without further ado, share the video with you guys. You guys can make the decision. Let me know what you guys think, and message me, comment on the video, like the video, do whatever it is you got to do, but make your voice known. Pretty much speak on it. I keep telling everybody to start the conversation because I'm pretty much what somebody refer to as like a third generation American. Like I was born here, my dad was born here, and then his parents came from Mexico, and they didn't teach my dad about financial literacy. I was never taught about financial literacy. I'm learning this on my own, and here I am going to bring it to you guys. I'm going to teach this to my kids, and so on and so forth, and I'm going to change my family tree. So you guys could do the same. Right now is pretty much the most important time in history to invest. There has never been an opportunity like this before. So I highly recommend that you guys pay attention to Paul Manpilly, investment guru. I'm going to share the info. Let's talk about it. I want to get your thoughts. And if you guys are interested in investing, I can show you what I use. I use Robinhood. I have another one called Acorns, which is just kind of like a savings that's automated, that the money just goes in there, out of sight, out of mind, and that builds up. And then I also use Chase Banking. I have a brokerage account with them. So tune in to the video. I hope you guys like it.
Nor have they zoned in on the one little-known Midwestern company that holds the key. I'll prove to you in a moment why I believe this company's secret catalyst will send this technology into the stratosphere, ushering in a $15.7 trillion revolution that transforms our world. Now again, there is no crystal ball when it comes to the markets. That's why I'm going to set the stage and prove to you beyond the shadow of a doubt that this opportunity is happening now. If everything plays out like my research says it will, you'll have the chance to reap an incredible windfall. Imagine riding the wave higher as this industry surges 76,000%. Depending on how much you invest, you could easily make 1 million, maybe 10 million. It's up to you. The more you put into this opportunity, the more you can make. I already showed you that this will be bigger than technologies like the internet, smartphones, and computers. However, this technology will also be bigger than the world's largest industries: oil, food, real estate. It's even bigger than the economies of China, India, and major European nations. So just what is this technology? It's artificial intelligence, or AI for short. Now, when most people think of AI, they think of robots and futuristic scenes from science fiction movies. But the technology is so much bigger than that, and it's taking the world by storm. In fact, take my phone, for example. AI powers hundreds of technologies on this phone. There's Google Search, Uber's dispatch network, Facebook's newsfeed system, LinkedIn, and many others. Netflix uses AI to recommend new shows based on my viewing history. Spotify does the same thing with music. YouTube does it with viral videos. And that's not all. AI helps websites such as TripAdvisor, as well as Priceline and Airbnb, help us plan the perfect vacation. So you see, it's not about robots. It's about making our machines smarter and being able to analyze billions of data points in a fraction of a second to accomplish in mere minutes what might take humans days. And that's why artificial intelligence is revolutionizing entire industries, like medicine. The University of Southern California is developing an AI that can predict the outbreaks of diseases like the flu before they strike. Researchers at the John Radcliffe Hospital are also working on AI systems that can diagnose heart disease and lung cancer earlier and more accurately than human doctors. The National Eye Center has done the same thing for eye disease. Others are working to equip AI with a sense of smell that can detect illness from the chemical compounds in human breath. And IBM is teaching its AI suite, Watson, to diagnose ailments with 30% greater precision than trained physicians. McKinsey estimates that preventative measures such as these could save 360,000 lives each year and reduce healthcare costs in the U.S. by $300 billion. Globally, savings could exceed $2 trillion. But healthcare is just one industry that will see the benefits. The professional services industry, everything from doctors, lawyers, and engineers, is expected to see a $1.8 trillion impact as AI helps to automate routine tasks. Take a recent competition where 20 experienced lawyers went up against an AI algorithm to analyze 35 legal documents. While it took the lawyers 2.5 hours to do the work, an AI engine finished in just 26 seconds with 9% fewer errors. The list goes on and on. Retailers and wholesale groups could see profits increase by 59%, while driving $2.2 trillion in revenue. That's because this technology can predict demand based on seasonal trends, automate basic operations such as stocking and warehousing, and improve sales by customizing the in-store experience of every customer. And that's just a start. The communication industry expects to see a $1.4 trillion boost thanks to AI. Customer service will grow by $1.1 trillion. Salesforce, the customer relations management company, predicts AI will create 800,000 jobs in the space in the next 2 years. And it will have a $1.2 trillion impact on the financial services industry. The rise of autonomous vehicles, or cars powered fully by AI, will drive $2.5 trillion. This technology will also make our highways 90% safer, potentially saving 37,000 lives each year. The construction industry could see $500 billion in value added as profits improve by 71%. And the manufacturing industry will see a tremendous impact thanks to AI, rising by $3.8 trillion. Bottom line, every industry is starting to implement AI. A recent report from Genpact reveals that 82% of businesses plan to adopt this technology within the next 3 years. 82% in the next 3 years, which is why Forbes calls artificial intelligence the next big thing in the tech industry. Business Insider says it's the future of technology. And Andrew Ng believes AI will become so critical to society, he calls it the new electricity. Again, the total global impact of AI is expected to reach $15.7 trillion in just a handful of years. Artificial intelligence is developing so quickly that Ray Kurzweil, one of the seminal leaders in this field, says it will be able to perform as many neural calculations as the human brain within the next 2 years. We already have computers that match or exceed human abilities in things like chess, stock trading, and many other tasks. But soon, AI will be driving cars, curing diseases, discovering plants. It has already discovered 6,000 new craters on the moon. You will want to invest in this company now while it's still early and before Wall Street catches on. French President Emmanuel Macron states, "This technology won't happen in 50 or 60 years. It's happening now." That's why the European Union is investing $24 billion. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, says, "AI is advancing like a tidal wave. It is moving at a speed close to exponential." Mark Cuban says the world's first trillionaire will be the person that masters AI. That's why every major company, from Google to Amazon to Apple, is disrupting their entire business models so that they can become the leader in this technology. The Harvard Business Review writes, "Every serious technology company now has an artificial intelligence team in place. Companies like Google, Facebook, and Amazon are investing millions, and they aren't just employing AI, but they've made it a central part of their intellectual property." My point is, this technology is not happening in 10 years, not in 5 years. It's happening right now. And while many on Wall Street understand AI will be big, they don't realize that this little-known Midwestern company holds the key, the catalyst to mass adoption. It's the biggest opportunity in the market today. You can either sit back as others get rich off it, or dive in today and stake your claim with as little as $50. Remember, I have a proven track record investing in companies that are at the forefront of these major technological innovations. It's how I have helped millionaires make millions. It's how I've made my millions. But I've moved on to better things. I left Wall Street so that I could show folks like you how to make a fortune. Folks like you have already made hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars, based on my recommendations. But this opportunity in front of you now is easily the most profitable to date. From today's levels, the growth in the AI industry will be through the roof. Once it turns exponential, as it is already beginning, it will be too late to invest. You